Ultimately, it's a human rights endeavor, trying to stop America from retarding the world into a formal segregation. They have nothing to fight for. We have Trump supporters to Black Lives Matters and every minority group in between that validates each other as their problem, while keeping the white liberals who are actually using their full minds intellectually to validate sympathetic means for these people have ultimately come to the ultimate paradox in how we've seen them manage the Trump phenomena. Ultimately, most of these people have picked up through their conservative agendas or their liberal agendas a means to implicate a pathology in each other instead of consort to a common means and reasonability. And the only one group which doesn't complain, doesn't devalidate human rights by only adequating their own identity through that into which they ultimately see, so as to make sure to degrade all the population of the victims who are caused by this, and yada yada and so forth. These people are sick, retarded, and have no human rights compassion in them. They've learned to kill anyone but their identity group, which is through victimization. Even though America has done leaps and bounds for them in comparison to the rest of the world, they still adequate us as the worst. And liberal white men are getting consorted into all this white privilege and bullshit that we're fighting for these minorities to prevail through. Ultimately, they can't. They've only learned how to find victimization and kill switches to blacklist, defamate, and blackmail each other. And I'm getting stuck in the crossfire, and I just refuse to anymore. The American identity has taken all the various identities and told them to segregate themselves and kill anybody who's in the group that you find to be an offender of you in your scientific de-antiquification of your very message. These people are sick retards, and it's just because they're being manipulated by America to look retarded and be terrorists now. They think they understand communism, but capitalism and socialism are an economic structure more. Communism is a political structure, whether it's apparent to its society or not.